Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is episode 7. As you can see my face now. We've surpassed the 50 subscribers that I set as the goal to get my face in the video. Toby and we're hoping to get to 100 subscribers now, and to incentivize that, we have a podcast in the works with some friends. If we get to 100 subscribers, we'll release that. You might even be lucky enough for it to be a stream. So if you want to leave a like down below on this video, get to 10 likes on this, and I'll make sure another one is up in 2 days. Leave a comment down below. As you can see, the question of the day today is, have you had a DIY haircut during this lockdown? I have, as you can see. My dad did it. He's not a hairdresser, he's a nurse. So it's not the best haircut I've ever had. You probably can't see it now because of the headset, but there is a small shaved section on the side of my head where he didn't mean to get. It's just one of those things. I'm going to start this episode off with a montage of the deaths of Pokemon that we have unfortunately lost so far, both the Pokemon we've lost so far. So if you haven't seen the previous episodes, then go back and watch those first. Let's get into that montage. Buster, I'm so sorry. You were the powerhouse of the team, and you're definitely going to be sorely missed. Bye, buddy. Pico, you were terrible. You deserved to die, and I'm so glad you're gone. You were killed by your own shittiness. Goodbye. Well, let's get on with this. Now we've said goodbye to those two Pokemon, Buster and Pico. Sorry to the pair of you, though Pico not quite as upset on that one. Let's see if we can get into a battle. Starting off with this hiker, I believe it is. Right. Here we go then. So there's somebody that I wanted to shout out in this episode, and that is the person in the comments called Suicidal Oyster. I'm not entirely sure who you are. If you're one of my friends or Toby's friends, then hello. Or if you're just somebody that happened to find the channel, then hello to you as well. Toby and I both think that your comments are great. I don't know if you watched one of the Animal Crossing, the most recent fishing challenge, but we do shout you out in that as well. We discuss you because you comment as we're recording. So go back and watch that if you haven't. Hello to you. Thank you for your support. It's for people like you that we're doing this. Right, let's take down this Rhydon. And he's down. Lightning up to level 16. Lightning's making great progress already. This is probably going to be a slightly shorter episode today, although no guaranteed. Just going to try and get to Bill and go from there. I had a Reddit conversation with somebody, so I've been posting these videos onto Reddit pages. Some of you might have seen them, some of you might not, just to try and get ourselves out there a bit. let other people know about us. But there was one bloke that actually I DM'd because he subscribed and said he was really enjoying the content. So thank you to you. Your name on Reddit was Autism Fractal, but I don't know what your YouTube name is or what your real name is. But thank you for your support as well. Any support that we can get is great, and thank you for your feedback saying to put a montage in this video, which is exactly what I've done to say goodbye to all the poor Pokemon that we have so far lost. The sadness of losing some Pokemon so far, it's just too much. Ah, good. Cast form is paralyzed. Let's see if we can leech life it with magic. Come on. Don't know how much that'll do. Evidently not a lot. And a powder snow. That might be super effective. That might be really stupid to switch him in. It is. Okay. I'm gonna switch him out. I just wanted to try and get him some experience, really. Magic has not been seeing much of the action recently. Okay, let's mud shot this cast form if we can. Yeah, nicely done, Blob. I'm thinking Blob will probably become our new Buster-like character. It's water type, you gotta stick with the typing, right? So that's some more money for us. I'm actually gonna go back and heal because lightning is paralyzed. I will see you guys in a second. Right, everybody, we are back. Let's see if we can carry on. I don't know if any of you have seen recently, but alcohol sales across the UK have increased. That and frozen foods. I thought it was quite funny. Clearly, us English we're in lockdown, we can't go out, the pubs are shut, what should we do? Let's get wasted! That's the obvious answer. Everybody knows it. Right, I'm going to Thunder Wave this Natu to see if we can stop it from moving. Oh, synchronized. So, the Pokemon we just stopped from being paralyzed by going back and healing is instantly paralyzed. That's just not very useful, is it? How much is that going to... Oh, yes! Flying type Natu is absolutely destroyed by lightning. And lightning up to level 17 as well. I know for a fact that some people in my family have been making the most of the lockdown for alcohol drinking. I won't mention who, but they've definitely been taking advantage of it. There's someone that's very outgoing as it is, so they're of that personality where they would go out and meet people, and they're not drinking. I'd like to point out they're not drinking on their own. They are actually like on calls and things. They're not meeting up in person, but they are on Zoom calls, like pub quizzes and things online. And I know that person in my family is very much enjoying that and making the most of it. I hope you guys are able to stay in contact with friends and family during this. I know that it's difficult at the moment, especially if you've got somebody in your family that isn't the most technologically advanced, shall we say? But I'm hoping that you're all managing to stay in contact with everybody, either via phone or Skype, or just, I mean, you could if... Ooh, super effective. You could if it required it, and you've got like a grandparent or something, you could write them a letter and just say hello. Just let them know that you're thinking about them. That's a Viper. Let's switch into Blob. Let's actually switch into Lightning first, and then switch into Blob from there. Get Lightning some switch trading experience. So I have realised that I don't have the national dex, which obviously means that there are some things in this game that require you to have caught a set number of Pokemon on the Pokedex, which is a slight problem for us. When any Pokemon that we catch that's not Generation 1, it's not going to count. So there might come a time where off screen I need to go out and find some Generation 1 Pokemon and just catch those, just so that we can actually get some of the HMs. I think Flash is one that requires you to have caught a set number of Generation 1 Pokemon. There's also the experience share, which I think you have to have caught like 20 or it's between 20 and 50, I can't remember, to actually get, which is a bit of a problem considering obviously we're only supposed to be catching one Pokemon per route, but also a lot of them aren't Generation 1 Pokemon, so that might just be something that we have to sort of try and work around. But, you know, we'll find a way when we get there. So, let's switch into Magic for this. I really want to just get Magic some experience. Obviously, Magic is the one that is closest to evolving, because it evolves at level 24, I think, into a Parasect. And both Slither and Red Rum both aren't going to evolve until they hit level 40, so they might not make it that far, I'm going to be honest with you. We'll have to hope that they do. If they don't, then they don't. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you went and watched Scrubs, or you tried out the Scrubs podcast that I mentioned, or if you read the Louis Theroux book that I mentioned in the last episode, or even if you didn't know who they were, or the programs were, and you looked them up, that would be good. Oh, I should have been lower, because I could have gone and got that Pokeball, which I'll now have to do later. That was a bit stupid. Oh, okay. Blastoise. I don't like the looks of that. If we can hit it with this, if we can hit it with Thundershock, then hopefully we can take it down in one. Come on. Okay, it did half its health. Let's hope that the paralysis doesn't stop us hitting again. We can hope. Yes, okay. So hopefully down goes Blastoise. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. And a Rock's next. So I will stick for now. And realise that I don't think we've got a move to take this thing out anymore. So let's go with Red Rum and just hope that the levels will be enough to take it out. Okay, it's hitting us with confusion. Let's not actually get confused. Perfect, thank you. Let's burn it if we can. Or just take it down in one, that works all the same. There we go. Yeah, so if you guys, again, I said it in the last episode, but if you could tell friends about us and just sort of get our channel out there, then that would be great. Yeah, I can't get in there, Nancy. But that would be great if you could just get our channel out there, get us known about. Because obviously we want to get subscriber counts up and get more views on our videos. No pressure on anybody though. If you feel like it's awkward asking friends for that sort of thing, then there's obviously no pressure for that or anything like that. Don't, if you don't want to. But thank you to everybody that is being so supportive of us. We're very grateful. Okay, so the choke is increasing its critical hit chance, and we've done half its health. Ooh, a low kick. Oh no! Oh! 9 health left on Lightning. Well stuck, Lightning, but that critical hit, which obviously it focus energy for that, I panicked. I can't be dealing with losing another Pokemon already. Not already. Let's have Blob in. Oh. We lost Buster too soon to be losing another great Pokemon like Lightning. Okay, let's Mudshot it. Oh, just imagine if the level difference had been anything else. Oh man. The stresses of playing this game at the moment. Oh, ridiculous. Right, that's Youngster Chad down. And another 224 Pokédollars. I'm gonna go back and heal because I can't be having a Pokemon on 12 health. It's just not okay. Right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, we're back here now. I don't know if this is another Pokemon battle just here. I'm glad I went back and got Lightning healed up because, okay, it is a battle, because that's just too much. Getting down to 9 health on a Pokemon that you caught in the last episode and barely had the opportunity to use is just not okay. It's just not. Right, let's switch for Slither, and we'll use Water Gun on this. So, my girlfriend found this video earlier on the great source that is Vice. Anybody that knows me will know that I actually hate Vice with a passion. It's one of those sites, one of those news sources that I just... it's all of the information that comes out of it is just so like unreliable and so classically tabloid press. Oh, okay, I need to switch. It's just so classically tabloid press. But she found this video of this reporter going and meeting up with a feeder. Now, if you don't know what a feeder is, that is somebody that gets off on feeding his or her partner lots of food, and that's just something that they find erotic, shall we say. Not something that I personally think is good, and actually, I sort of consider it was a bloke feeding his girlfriend, and actually, when you really think about it, is that sort of surely he's sort of slowly killing her over a period of like an extended period of time. It's not, I don't know, I just feel awkward about the whole thing, and I don't like the idea of this poor girl just, I mean, to be fair, she did seem quite into it, and like she did seem to quite thoroughly enjoy it, but like, I don't know, would you possibly do that just for a relationship, or I don't know. Maybe I should just avoid topics like this. Right, there we go. We've got Lightning up to level 20. So he's up now with the rest of the pack. Let's have Blob out again for the Omastar. Oh dear. Let's hit the Omastar with a Mud Shot. And let's not hit it with a Mud Shot. And let's have it miss. That works all the same. Okay, defense rose. Come on, actually hit this time. Oh, I can't believe how close it's been to... How close we've been to losing some Pokemon in this episode as well. It's too much. 208 Pokedollars, and that's actually us through to Bill. Unfortunately, I'm not counting water as a separate location on a route, so I'm not going to count that as another encounter. However much I'd like to, because I want a full team of 6, I'm not going to. Let's speak to Bill. I'm not a Pokemon, call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Yeah, we can see, because you've turned yourself into a fairy, is it? Anyway. I'm not joshing you, pal, I screwed up an experiment. That is quite the screwing up of an experiment, that you've managed to turn yourself into a Pokemon. Now, let's go and use his computer and help him out. Also, what's the point in having a teleporter that you have to have a tube to get from one to the other, and it's only in your own house? Like, think about the infrastructure of that. You'd need to build tubes all across the country, and these like hubs for wherever you wanted to get to. Not the best design of teleport I've ever seen. Ah, dear. He's got a thank you for me, an SS ticket. So that is, we will start to make our way down towards the SSN in the next episode, and we will catch some more Pokemon. I'm going to go and heal up after this route, and I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to leave a like down below, 10 likes, video in 2 days, and also leave a comment. So that's great, thanks everybody, see you soon, bye!